Hi everyone, welcome back to Mithun Diaries. In my previous video on how to configure scanner settings on the iR3245, many of you asked doubts about setting up the scanner on the Canon iR4500 series and also raised issues related to Windows 10 sharing, workgroup settings, username, password and SMB scanning errors. So today I am making this dedicated video where I will show the complete step-by-step method to configure scanning on the Canon iR4545. No matter whether you are using Windows 10, Windows 11, a workgroup setup or an office environment, this video will solve all your problems. So let's get started. Before we proceed to the scanning configuration, I want to address one more important issue that many users face: the network settings on the Canon iR4545 or any iR4000 series being completely grayed out. When I checked the network settings on the iR4545, I also noticed that the options were not clickable. Everything was grayed out. This happens because on the Canon iR4545, you must be logged in as an administrator to make any changes to the network configuration. In order to log in and access the network settings, you need to enable the network settings. To do that, you need to go to the home screen of the printer and tap on login. Use the default username of administrator and the default password is usually 7654321 or 123456 depending on the model. For most iR4545 machines, the default is 7654321. Once after logging in, click on Settings or Registration. Click on Device Settings. Click on Preferences. Click on Network. Click on TCP/IP settings. Click on IPv4 settings. Make sure Use IPv4 is turned on. Click OK. Click on IP address settings. Now configure IP address, subnet mask and default gateway. You can verify it by using the ping command. Just cross-verify your PC and the printer is in the same range. In order to do that, open the command prompt on your PC or the laptop which is running Windows 10. Open the command prompt by clicking on Start and typing CMD and type the command ipconfig. So it will give you the IP address, subnet mask and default gateway. So my PC is with the IP address of 192.168.0.103 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0 and a gateway of 192.168.0.1. So from the PC I will try to ping 192.168.0.103. Meanwhile I have kept the IP address of this printer with 192.168.0.82. If you see the response from the host is success, that says the communication is successful. Now that the network settings are correctly configured and the machine is reachable, we can continue with setting up the SMB scanning and adding our scan destination. Let's move on to the next step. I have created a folder on the desktop. In order to create a scan folder, I right-clicked on my desktop and selected New Folder and named it as Canon iR4245. Now once we create this folder, we need to enable the sharing option for this particular folder. To do that, right click on the scanned folder and click on Choose Properties. Go to Sharing tab and click on Share. Select the option Everyone and click on Done. Now click on Advanced Sharing. Set the permission as Read or Write. Click Share and click OK. Just in case if you are using Windows 10 or Windows 11, you need to enable the SMB feature. To do that, click on Start, type in Turn Windows feature on or off. You need to enable the option of SMB 1.0. So I have enabled all the three settings here. Once done, click on OK. SMB 1.0, CAFS client, server, those options should be enabled. Now I am back towards the copier machine. In order to scan and send, we need to click on scan and send option. So click on address book, click on register new destination, select file and click on it. You can name this address book as whatever you want. I am naming it as scanner to PC. If you are unsure of the host name, go to your computer, either laptop or PC, click on Start, type CMD to open the command prompt. And execute the command hostname, that is host name. It will show the host name of the computer. So here I am seeing the host name as SEMA or SEEMA. So I need to enter this in the first line where it says host name. So I will type in SEEMA and click on OK. That's the host name of my PC. So it asks for username and password. So to verify, I will just click on start in the Windows 10 machine. This is just like a user account. It says Mithun. I will type the same thing here, MITHUN, and click on OK. Password is the password of this particular user account. I will type in and click OK, and again it asks to confirm. I will enter the same password again. I will click on OK. Now I will click on search host. So workgroup name, you should be knowing the workgroup name. If not, you can come back to your PC, click on start and search for workgroup. So as soon as I type the workgroup, you should see some option called change workgroup name. Just click on that. You will see the workgroup name as SEEMA. So this is the workgroup name. We will have to enter the same workgroup name on the copier machine. So I will type in SEEMA and I will click on OK. Host name, as we already know, it's SEEMA. Click OK. Now start searching. Okay, I see the system. Click on the workgroup. We need to long press sometimes. So now I see the shared folder. Once I click on it, I will click on OK. And I will click on OK again. So now that's set and it's added to the address book. So if I go back to home and click on scan and send and click on address book, I should see the newly configured registered address. So now let me just take a sample copy. I just got this folder. So let me just keep this on the scanner. I will close the ADF. Now I will click on the start button. It will ask for the size. So I will make it as A3 for now. Click on OK. So it's scanning. So one copy is sent to the. Once I clicked on start sending, it's sent to my PC. I can click on close here and I will go back to my PC. On the desktop, I had created a folder called Canon iR4545. I will click on that. So there is a file which is being scanned from the copier machine. If I open that, I can see the image of the scanned folder. So let me try the same way for one of the A4 document. I will keep it on the scanner and I will close the ADF. I will select the address book. First option, scan and send. Click on address book. Select the address book. Click OK. And click on the start button. So I had set the default option and it was with the A3. So the scan would be in the form of A3 now. Let me go back to system and open the scan folder. I will see a new file and it says a scanned file in the format of A3. So now I'm back to the copier machine. I came back here. I'm selecting the same address book. I will click on OK. Instead of A3, I will change it to A4. Click OK. And I will again click on the start button. So now the scanned copy should be in the format of A4. I will go back to the PC and check the recently scanned folder or the file. So now it's in the A4 format. Now let me just try the same way by using the ADF. So I am back towards the copier machine. Now I have the ADF. I will place the copy in the ADF. First I will try with the single side. So as soon as we place, we need to select the address book, select the address. Sometimes we need to long press it to select that and click on OK. And now click on the start button. Okay, the single side copy should be scanned and the file will be sent to the scanned folder to the PC. So let me open the new file. So it has scanned the single side. So just in case if you want to scan two-sided, you need to go back to the copier machine. So we will place it on the ADF, and in the address book we need to select the two-sided option, click on book type and click OK. And once you select two-sided original, click on start button. So the copy is scanned in both the sides. Once I click on send, the file goes to the laptop. Let me just close this and open the new one. So now I can see the two-sided original is being scanned and sent to the PC. I will update the commands and steps that I used for configuring this in the description window. A few of the other issues that you may find is if you cannot find the network path, it's either the issue with the wrong computer name or the folder path. You will have to fix it by rechecking the computer name and folder spellings. If you are unsure of the username, you can open the command prompt and type in "Who am I?" If you are on either Windows 10 or Windows 11 and if you are seeing the SMB issue, you would definitely need to turn on the Windows feature on by enabling the SMB 1.0. Just in case if the scan folder is not receiving files, just make sure Firewall does not block SMB, allow file sharing through Windows Firewall. If you have a strict firewall or endpoint protection, the port that is used for SMB is port number 445. Just make sure you enable the port number 445 so that the SMB is not getting blocked. So this is complete guide to configure scanning feature on the Canon iR4545. So these settings would remain the same for other Canon iR4500 series or 3000 series or any other series from the Canon for that factor. So we also tried configuring the folder sharing feature. We enabled the username and password. We also tried clearing the workgroup doubts, and we also tried configuring the SMB settings on Windows 10 and 11, which is a mandatory. I hope this video helps everyone who commented on my previous iR3245 video. If you found this useful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel Mithun Diaries, and drop your questions in the comments. I always try to respond. Thank you for watching. You have a great day. Bye bye.